This video is made for adult collectors because Call of Duty has decided to launch in front of my script. Go away. Go. I don't want to play. I was full on expecting to be slightly bored with this, as I am with Animated Optimus Prime. Like, there is nothing wrong with Animated Optimus Prime. He is objectively a good toy, but he borrows a lot more than I thought from a toy I grew up with, so like nothing wows me. That and mine's got QC problems, but like I still know he's a very good figure. And Silverbolt I was expecting to kind of be the same, minus the QC parts. It looked like on the surface it was going to share most of its engineering with the original Beast Wars toy, but lo and behold, Mark and Hasui-san were able to pull off something to make this thing super solid and mostly unique from that original, and I love this thing. This is Legacy Beast Wars Silverbolt, and he looks majestic. As you all know, the bland gray color I've never been a fan of, and while I'm still not, here it kind of works. The sculpting of all the animal textures help keep it from looking boring, and it pops even though it's a bland color. Now when they do this mold in purple, I will be all over that. There isn't a lot of color breakup, but what is here is nice with that deep copper bronze color and the red belly. I never really understood what that was. There's just like Jupiter's storm in the middle of his gut. And the wings being on the back rather than on his shoulders. I love that. On the original toy, they were always kind of be out there, and I was never a fan of that. They got in the way. So this is just great. And nothing feels flimsy. Everything tabs in and feels super solid. Well, the backpack doesn't tab in, but everything sort of hugs the dog head to keep it into place pretty well. The head, bro, I love the head. It looks spot on to what I remember from the show. I wish it was a little bit more emotive, because I remember him being a character that used his face a lot when it came to expressing himself. But the neutral expression they gave him here does make him look a bit badass, especially when he's just standing there. He can still hold a pose though, and hold it quite well, though I wish his feet could go forward a bit. His baton slash spears slash hit sticks slash Olive Garden breadsticks he comes with can be held in his hand, and they do complete the look quite nicely. He is on the shorter side for a Voyager, but what he lacks in height he makes up for in width. He is definitely a hefty, dense figure with a nice hand feel. So they definitely whoa, they definitely improved this thing over this idiot. Because this idiot, I always had trouble making him stand. He's like weirdly jointed. This never wanted to stay in place. His crotch would always come apart. This one though, God, I can't speak and everything's falling over. This thing though, oh God, is it good. So you got the head can rotate left and right. It's on a ball joint, so you can get a, oops. You can get a tiny little bit of tilt, but not really. And then that's about as much up and down as you're getting. I really wish he could look up more, but oh well. Shoulders can rotate a full 360 degrees. The wings back here can move in and out and go up and down. The shoulders can go out and they can go back down. Now, sometimes I do find these coming undone a little bit easy. Like, obviously I had to force it out there. But there are times when you have like the arms sort of situated like this, and you're like, oh, and then it comes out. So just be wary of that. You do have a bicep rotation. You have a single jointed elbow that bends all the way, but if you want to use the transformation joint, you can. You just have to be content with the dog leg sticking out the back. Peg that back in. He does have wrist swivels. That was something I wasn't expecting, so I was very happy to see that. Stand up straight, moron. Alright. The other moron fell over. He does have a waist joint as well, which is very cool. The hips can go all the way up, and they can go all the way back, which is awesome. This can move out of the way to accommodate that. You do have a thigh joint. You do have 90 degrees of bend at the knee, which for some reason clicks into place at straight. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess if you don't like that, you can just shave that off. And the ankles can go down. They cannot go up, like I said. And he has ratcheted ankle tilts, which I wasn't expecting to be ratcheted, but they're really nice and solid. So he can like stand. Boom. Stand. Look at that. It's so much fun to pose this thing. I just wish the feet could go forward, and I wish his head could move forward. Otherwise, awesome. So that's the robot. He's just nice. Now let's make him a dog, bird, man, weirdo thingy. Please make a quick strike, Hasbro. So let's turn him into a flying hot dog man. Alright. So, if you remember the original, this is kind of the same, but also kind of not. He's not in frame. The arms do the same exact thing, and we're just going to get them out of the way right now by folding them up and flipping out the dog legs. And then these legs kind of do something similar, and then that's it. Everything else is brand new. So what we're going to do first is we're going to bring these sections up, which we can then pull the head out, pull out the floof, fold up the robot head into there, and then you want to take this entire section, rotate it 180 degrees. Then we're going to bring this, like, not butterfly joint out, like so. Peg it together at the back. It'll click. And then to lock it all into place, the tail fin comes down and closes up over that. We're going to get the wings up and out of the way. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this section here, peg it into there, bring the legs down, fold them around, and bend them forward, like so. Then you want to take the head, it'll click into place, fold the wings down flat, and there you have a little dog thing. Now, one of the steps of the transformation is there's pegs here and here and here and here. And you have to, I can't see my own viewfinder, and you have to peg it in the legs, all right? That way he is extremely flat-footed and isn't going anywhere, but then you limit the articulation. And I've heard a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I've heard some people be like, oh, you can't move his legs, he's a brick otherwise. Just unpeg it. I don't know, you could just, you know, it's your toy, you can do whatever you want with it. You can unpeg it, then you can get some articulation in the legs. Also, he does have ass hands, which means you can give him, what? Is that not 5mm? Is that not, huh? I was gonna say you can give him ass gun, but I guess, oh, there you go. You can give him ass gun. Is this gun really not 5mm? I'm curious now. Do I have a 5mm toy? Haha. 5mm toy. Yeah, it's not 5. What? I didn't know that. It doesn't... I'm confused. But yes, Silverbolt. He's great. And it's a lot nicer to do than this old one here. Whoa. This old one here, because you had to make sure all the heels were lined up. Getting all this done was slightly annoying. Flipping the head around was really annoying. So, and it also chipped the paint, as you can see at the top here. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one's new... Idiot fell over again. I'm so happy with this new one's transformation. It's so cool. Now that's a thing. Still a cool looking thing though. I've always loved the weird choice of animals they did with the Fusors, and this looks super intimidating. The realism on that wolf's head is insane. Like hang on, let me compare it to an actual dog. Ruby. Hi. Come here. Come. Oh, that hurt. What do we think, huh? What do we think? Do we like it? Oh, hello, hello. Ruby dog. Okay. And it's dead. I love the animal textures on this. They nailed it. The feathers on the wings, the fur on the body, the weird whatever that's on his biceps. I do wish his head could move, but his mouth can open, so that's I'll take that. The gradient on the back is just super well done. It's just, the whole thing just works very well. I really do like this a lot. Maybe it's because I was expecting to not like it as much as I do, but it's a lot of fun and something I definitely recommend. It works very well with a lot of the Beast Wars stuff. It's going to go on my Beast Wars shelf. And with the Black Arachnia that I don't have, unfortunately, it will look great. Now let's see if we can get the Beast Machines version. But that's my look at, I almost said Studio Series, Legacy Silverbolt. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.